Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin, and we're back for another edition of Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting. This will be episode 598. We'll be shiny hunting for Banette since it's Thursday, so when I finally do find a shiny Banette, the color I will be basing off of, that's what I'll be basing the name off of. So I will be calling it Cobanette because it's like a cobalt blue color, and then also there's like a Cova berry in this game where that's blue as well. So I think just a simple name Cobanette will work for me. So whenever I do finally find and hopefully catch the shiny Banette, that's what I'll be calling it. But anyway, the topic for this episode is by me. It's about Super Mario Bros. 3, and it's pretty much why do you like the game, if you even like it, of course. I just like it mainly for nostalgia. That's the whole reason why I went back to it. It was such a good game, memorable game from my childhood. But it's such a good one as well. Like the power ups and everything, and just the game overall, the graphics. I just love cute graphics like that that were like pixelated. But obviously, whatever game it is, if I like it, I like it. But mainly, I love the pixelated graphics in games. It's just something special to me from like childhood. But yeah, that's pretty much why I like it. But I'm curious to know why you like it if you even do it all. But anyways, yeah. Well, I might as well tell you this as well. So there's one of the newer foods. Well, I mean, obviously I've had it before, but actually cooking it myself, it's not that bad. It's not as complicated as the cooked asparagus with garlic or the spaghetti squash, but it's very good nonetheless. So it's simply just steamed broccoli, and yeah, pretty much you just get a pot full of water, like 20% filled with water, and then you go ahead and put the stove top onto high for the heat, and pretty much you just wait until the water is boiling, and then you want to get this kind of like a circular container with like lots of holes in it, like tiny holes, not obviously so stuff will fall out like huge holes, but like tiny ones. Um, and pretty much that's for like the whole steaming part, so that the steam from the boiling water will go up and seep into the bowl. And you actually want to obviously, if I well I didn't say that part, so I shouldn't say obviously. But once it's done boiling, then you put that circular container with all those little holes on top of the boiling water, like a like it's pots. The pots are usually like circular and all that, so you can probably put it on top of it, and it would be staying from like the lid, like the lip of the pot. So pretty much it'll be able to stay above the hot water. I mean, it could be seeping in the water, but it's just better for it's like being above it for the steam to go up in it. That's what the whole reason of steam cooking is. So anyway, then you put the cover over it, and then for me, it just simply, since I was cutting broccoli, and the easy way to cut broccoli is just like trimming a tree or something like that. You pretty much go and use a knife to cut along the long branch type things and cut it all the way down the stalk. Well, first you want to cut like a decent chunk off the edge of the stalk, like about like that big, and then you can eat those too because they are edible. But yeah, and then you want to cut off the whole lines, and then if they're like really tiny lines near the top, you might as well just count that as a whole broccoli. But most of the time they're pretty big chunks, like mini trees, so you got to do a lot of cutting. But it's good. I pretty much just like gonna have like four each time once a day if I'm able, if they're there, of course. And then yeah, just pretty much just check on it every 5 minutes. It just took only 10 minutes yesterday, so only two checking sessions to know if it's soft and everything, and then like wait for the steam to go away and all that. Wait a little while, not too long of a while, because then it would not be as good as it was. Um, but yeah, it tastes really good because obviously something like broccoli, when you just eat it just dry, um, I mean, you can eat it with ranch and it will taste a lot better. But just dry alone, it's like really bitter. But when you cook it, it tastes so sweet and nice. It's so crazy how just doing something like a simple steaming with just normal water, of course, like I said, it's water and heat, and yeah, you can transform it into an absolutely delicious food. So I'm looking forward to making that again today. Obviously, like I said, there wasn't that many steps, so I probably won't make a video on it. I'll probably just eventually show you me cooking it one time on camera or something like that. But I'm probably not going to be showing you the result because it's not like super impressive. I guess I could. You know what? I might do that if there's broccoli left over today. Still, if no one else had any, then yeah. Because me and my youngest sister only seem to like it, and I made some for her yesterday. Um, yeah, but anyways, so yeah, I probably will make a video on that. I guess it's just I'll still call it Chef PauLInstaMyooin, but it's not really that hard of a thing, like I said. But I'll just show you the result either way. So yeah. Yeah, that's about it that I did yesterday. Cause I just might as well have told you. And then if I'm gonna be making the video, you'll be seeing it tomorrow most likely. So yeah, cause I'll be making it today and uploading tomorrow. Cause I don't like doing more than one upload session per day, just so that I live with other people, just so their internet is not extra being laggy for them later those days. So I like to be considerate, but eventually I will have my own internet connection. That's when I have like lots of extra money I don't mind spending. Just so I don't, bother other people, lag them on the same internet connection, because uploading and streaming does tend to do that, make other people lag. So, yeah, oh, it's raining again. Wow, it's just raining, yeah, this entire week. Every single day it's just rained. Well, oh, might as well tell you that as well. I enjoyed some rain. It wasn't super heavy rain, but it was decent. So I was outside obviously once a day. Yeah, so got some pretty good rain. Probably gonna be get some pretty good rain again today. Yeah, I do like the rain. If you didn't know, that's like one of my favorite weather. Just raining, dark, cloudy, windy, in a decent temperature. I want to say like 1 out of 10 from 1 to cold, 10 to hot. I would say I would like it to be hot, like 6. So just above like neutral temperature, just a little bit hotter. That's kind of my perfect weather. That's what I like. So yeah, and obviously as long as I'm not fully clothed, because then it would suck. But I don't mind, just being out there because I'm out there in my swimming trunks, whether it's sunny or not. Just so I'm exposed my skin as much as I can. That's the whole point. Experience it once a day, so it's healthy. Mainly for the sun, but might as well go outside if the rain is out there, because why not? Soaking up the rain. But it's nice. It's a really nice feeling. So I really actually hope that it is still raining when I go outside later today. Which I should be able to unless I get busy out of nowhere. Just like, takes up my whole day. But usually that only happens if I find a shiny or receive a shiny that I will be keeping and training. And obviously, I'm not always gonna 100% keep the shinies that I find. I'll, train them and like be keeping them for a while. But when the time comes, when I receive a shiny, then I'll just be giving away one of my own shinies that I've hunted personally, just to give back the kindness. But that hasn't happened in a while. That only happened because, well, one person I knew, and then the whole getting it randomly from global trade stations. I was just trading all those Froakies because I was trying to shiny breed for a Froakie, and then I just had a bunch of them left over. So I gave them all Pokerust and just global trade stations so that everyone can have Pokerust. Pokerust is so helpful, but like I said, it's really rare to find, 1 in 22,000 chance. But I just was lucky enough to find it in the wild that one time. So yeah. Funny enough, actually in the Pokemon Village, that's where I found it. If I can tell you the story about that a while back, when I received all those starters and then the Tyrant and Amora from one of my people I met over, Pokemon battling and stuff. I think just trading in general, and then I was like talking with him and stuff, and then yeah, he set me up with all that. So I was really just wanting to be nice, and like he was asking me just to get a bunch of Pokemon to trade to him, and then I was asking him what kind of Pokemon was he looking for, because I didn't mind helping him out because he helped me out. So I just pretty much he just wanted Dittos just for like Eevee and Ivy trading. So I was like, okay, sure, I'll just go to the Pokemon Village. So I just caught, I think since he gave me like 17 total Pokemon, I caught 17 Ditto. Um, and yeah, but then when I went to go to the Pokemon Center just to heal one of the times, it just said that I had Pokerust. So I was like, holy crap! And yeah, so that's how I found it in this game. I found it in Pokemon Village while helping another person. So yeah. Like I said, I eventually will be shiny breeding all the starters. I have all the starters from Generation 1 through 6 in this game, and then I have Tyrant and Amora to eventually do that. But I want to be able to get those fossils from the other games, like when I eventually get another uh, 3DS type system, probably just be another 2DS XL. And then Pokemon X or Y, I'll most likely go for Pokemon X. I'll be grinding those fossils and sending them over to this game so I can shiny hunt on them to fossil reset, not softful reset, to fossil reset like how I've been doing with the other fossils I have in this game. Because there's only specific fossils in Pokemon X as well. In this game, there is the Shieldon and Cranidos, and then Pokemon X, it doesn't have those two, but it has instead the Lileep and Anorith. So I want to get those in this game as well. Just like because I obviously want to shiny hunt this game as much as I can because this is my favorite Pokemon game right now. So yeah, once it doesn't, which I don't think it'll ever not be my favorite Pokemon game, just because it's like it was the start of so many things and it's so nostalgic for me. Um, yeah, even if like Sword or Shield becomes like my new favorite, I probably still will shiny hunt as much as I can in this game. It'll depend though. I don't know. Yeah, super excited about Sword and Shield. I know I haven't talked about it much, but recently on the Pokemon channel for YouTube, they released a trailer on there, and it looks so good. It actually is apparently open world, so yeah, that's gonna be pretty crazy because it's showing so many different Pokemon from not just the newer generation, but just like from other generations too. And there's like so much cool stuff. It's apparently a lot of multiplayer compatibility too, so that is like super exciting. There's like Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, where if you're in the same room, or maybe you can play over online in like together in the story mode. But I think you have to be side by side. But anyways, yeah. So if you can do that, like not only that, but maybe even like play online play with other players and stuff, and just find them and stuff and choose the battle or something like that. That would be super cool. That would be really cool. And just the new generation on that, the new story, just I'm sure going to be amazing for Pokemon Sword and Shield. See, I'm super hyped. Um, but also I know the episode's going to end soon. I guess I'll just save it for the next part. But yeah, there's another one that they released. So anyway, I'll be ending off episode 598.